Hello, folks of YouTube. I'm Essel, and welcome back to Alan Wake. The game crashed 3 times before recording this because of the borderless window fix. Anyway, hi. Let's continue. I think that's right. We should be on our way to see Pat Maine. It's been a few days in real life since I last played, but it's been no time for our dear author here. So let's go ahead and see what's up. I forgot how to play the game, so give me a second. Jump and run. Those are the two most important buttons, so everything else is gravy. Okay. The dark presence, perhaps? We have no flashlight and no gun right now, so let's change that. This is after all flashlight gaming. No. The game all tabbed itself. I don't know what's going on with Alan Wake tonight, but it's having a time of it, so apologies for the hassle and thanks y'all for your patience.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker.
I'm glad Sheriff Breaker's okay still. That's good. She seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders.
I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me.
Right, because the crazy Fed came through, right? Yo, let's go. Does he alternate shoulders? Sorry, I thought he was alternating shoulders for his duck. I feel like we can probably just skip most of these fights. Oh my god, no we cannot. I have 4 left. That was horrible.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on.
That is true.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door, and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Oh boy. Will Pat have the critical information by the time we arrive? Let's find out. Oops. Okay, why did I... Okay, whatever. I'm over it. I was trying to, like, maybe find a secret. But this trail has led us nowhere. In fact, I am mostly just lost now. Ow. So he took a stab at it. It is what it is. No page is located. So it goes. So it goes. Let's go! Ooh, achievement for killing 4 Taken with a single flashbang. Sound and Fury. We got a page.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dream
Oh, here we go.
where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full
Oops, sorry.
of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep Down inside, she was screaming in terror.
No, Rose. That's not a good look. We don't love to see that. Can we no? Okay, great. There's like maybe goodies in the fire tower. Alas. The flashbangs are fun so far. I think they're expecting us to use them more badly than we have been though. Which is funny. Because they're very powerful. Oh, hold on. Don't call it a comeback. What? Oh, right, that doesn't help at all. See ya. Hold on, I can see that. Oh, hello. I knew it, okay. Okay. Going this way, it looks like. Whoa, hello. Okay, well, I was wrong. At least we're trying to find this cache here. Oh, God. It'd also be kind of sick if, Okay, wait, so what the heck? Like, I know... Oh my god, what? Are they infinitely just respawning back here? Because we may be toast. Yeah, this way. We may just be in their territory right now. The problem right now is I don't see... any other signs of the trail here? Which is bad, to be clear. That's not good. Because that means we don't know where the stuff is that we spent all of our resources trying to get to. Which is, bad. But now I'm, like, mad because I don't know where it is. I probably like walked by it twice, and if you know where it is, I'm sorry, because I probably walked by it twice. Yo, what's up, Couch? Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the diner.
We are building an army.
That's true. Although Pat Main's really like the most normal person in Bright Falls, right? Hopefully you've been doing well. It's good to see you. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, this was marked, right? But there's nothing here. So that means that either there is something here, but it's just further in somehow. We've got a sign backwards, possibly. But yeah, like, we got nothing right now, so... If enemies spawn in, we're just mostly toast. Hey. Unless this is it. I walked by this earlier. Lamo. Okay. Walk in light. Trust no one in the dark. Yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the TTRPG brainstorming. That sounds fun. 3 flares. Okay. We love flares. They're huge. They're very powerful. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay. I think the flashbangs are a little more powerful right now. So maybe we should stick with the flares for now if we can get away with it. And then if we, you know... So I'm thinking about pages, but like so far the game has really not made us like go down like weird sort of path to nowhere situations. Like when there's like a clearly marked side trail, it looks like a side trail, that can happen. But for now, the game really hasn't, I think, been rewarding us for like going off into the middle of nowhere. That makes sense, yeah. Doing oh. See ya. Yeah, flashbangs are incredible, it looks like. Yeah, doing comparative stuff is always so helpful.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Sort themselves.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks.
I love that Pat Maine stands for his show.
Come on in, Mr. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Oh my god. I love that he yelled Judas Priest. Nightingale almost shot Pat Maine.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably
Sheesh.
good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Nightingale is
Stared through the broken studio window.
so trigger happy, it's
He
insane.
turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
What in the goddamn is wrong with him? Because, like, there's trigger happy, and then there's whatever the hell is this guy's problem. This guy's not just a loose cannon cop. He's like a frictionless cannon. Go, 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 go. Well, attempts were made. I was trying to, like, Dead by Daylight them. Let's go. Get roasted. Oh. Yes, finally. Like, as I've said a million times, I genuinely don't think horror games need or often even benefit from having guns in them. So I'm not like, oh, finally a gun and the game's playable. But like this game, I think really, it's weird to say, but I do believe this game has the Luigi's Mansion flow to it. Which is to say you're, you know, burning down enemies with flashlights and then you get them. Whether getting them means shooting them or hitting them with the funny vacuum. What am I doing? Is this anything? Can you imagine if this is nothing? What? Well, we'll give it a shot at least, right? Let's see what's up here. Yeah, it's a, you know, strip the ghosts of their power and then hit them kind of situation. There's a lot of games that have enemies like that, just sort of making that the whole game. I feel like this is how we're going to leave, maybe. This is feeling increasingly wrong by the second. There's no indication we should be going this way at all. We've already come this far, so I'm finishing the job now. But for the record, I think I messed up. Surprised they let us go this far. What is happening? Screw it. Oh, this might be a side. I don't know. Actually, no. I don't even know what to say anymore. This is the radio tower? We haven't been up here yet, have we? Maybe this is just bonus content. That'd be cool. Remember bonus content? Remember when games just had bonus content? Instead of making it part of their open world? Well, we get at least a flare. Oh, the page up here. Okay.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
Let me get blackout so I forget what happened. Checks out for what Walter was saying. That is a crazy walk for a page, though. Holy cow. Unless we have better stamina going downhill than we do uphill, because, like, Wake stamina is fine, broadly, but it takes forever to regen if you get low. Oh, God. Ow. Well, that was weird. There's just, like, entirely too much walking. You know what I mean? Like, there's just way too much walking for what's going on here. There've been like one or two fewer switchbacks. I'd be all about this. It'd be very clever. As it stands, this is like a whole side area. But there was nothing here. So, you know, it's one of those, like, it is what it is situations. Like, I'm not, like, mad about it. I'm just confused. Oh, you know what? Great point there. I forgot about the partial open world development thing, because that smacks of a game that was originally open world. That absolutely gives off that impression.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Nice. The darkness controls the Taken. That does make sense. Oh, they're on a timer. I did see that. We're gonna try to play the sequel. So I'm gonna put it for now. Oh, rip. Okay. Well, that worked out. Okay. Nice. Yeah, and I got the stream at the same time is the hard part. And I have a 1070. The thing that's crazy to me is that, like, for 1080p, my impression of the 1070 is that, like, it's kind of more or less going to be good enough, you know, pending some more stuff like real-time ray tracing. Outside of that, like, it's, in theory at least, should have basically just been good enough for 1080p forever. And so it's very odd to see games coming out at 1080p that are going to need more juice. But I do need to upgrade one of these days. The problem is just, oh my god, graphics cards are so expensive. Wait, I thought I was pretty sure I saw something here. I guess not though. Like, the way things have been going recently, you can buy a graphics card for, like, you know, the price of, like, my whole last PC.
The bulldozer's engine roared to
Oh,
life.
God.
Mud and rocks
Don't do
flew
that.
as it fought for traction. It crashed the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster.
Shadow Bulldozer?
It came for me.
Have we seen that yet? I don't think so, right? Yeah, it's tough. Wait, what is DLSS again? But yeah, I think, you know, obviously fog, you know, any sort of dynamic atmospheric effects and dynamic lighting are going to be incurring a lot of VRAM usage these days. So AI upscaler and oh, what the train? Oh, train depot, yeah. Oh, interesting.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Okay. So this makes me think about Control a little bit. Obviously, no spoilers, but Control is a very interesting game in terms of its, you know, setting and focus. And, oops, hello.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
With who, though?
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel
What?
framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
So we'll take another detour here. Looking for ammo and pages. If it's just the house, that'll be fine. If it's past the house, it'll be a little sad. I saw light. Bingo. Three flares and batteries. We'd love to see it. Hello. Ow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I was fully unaware of what DLSS actually was. That's good to know. Thank you for the heads up. Certainly like an acronym I've seen thrown around a lot recently, but wasn't quite sure what to make of it.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse
Okay.
of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Looks like we're getting ready for Poltergeist season here. So watch out for floating rebar or whatever it was, or iron bars, whatever the hell it was.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. What the hell?
Oh. What? What? Hold on. I'm getting... Sleepy mode is attacking me, and I am unfocused. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. I am, you know, a little off on the sleep schedule. Let's get back to it. Well, now. Yeah.
Opposite shore.
Oh, man.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
Yeah, that is scary stuff. Definitely be safe when you're driving. But yeah, I thankfully, you know, get concerned enough while driving that I, you know, don't have the problem while I'm driving usually. But also, but yeah, just, you know, often when I'm like just sort of sitting, right? Like I'm just like sitting, sitting at a table, nothing is moving. I'm just sitting here and I'm liking the game. This happens to me regardless of how much I like the game or the chat. My body is just mad that I'm not sleeping enough. Oh, yeah. No, I feel you. That is brutal, though, the long drives. Okay, let's keep an eye out this time.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
I love how that just sort of flopped over. Ow. Ow. What the? Yeah, good call, good call. Definitely be safe. Whoa! Hello? We almost held a massive L there. These boys do a lot of damage. Okay, another page.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face.
Huh?
It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Who's... Oh, interesting. Nightingales, probably?
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty flashlight? We got the mag light? Oops. What other thing burns batteries faster? Or if it has a longer battery life? Something, surely? It's funny that Stephen King exists in this universe instead of Alan Wake just like being Stephen King or something. But that makes sense though. Yeah, hella revolver ammo. Which is good. See ya! That was extraordinarily efficient. In fact, it was so efficient the game thinks we're still fighting. Oh, this is satisfying, this flashlight. What is happening? Worth the flare for sure. In light, you can hurt them. Yes, I know. What was it with the late aughts, early 2010s, and, you know, random dramatic environmental dialogue? Oh, is it time, folks? For a little bit of the TV? A little bit of TV time? Let's go.
Existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast
There we
cosmos
go.
of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion.
I'm ready.
Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful.
Until tonight.
Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this.
So good.
Customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we
This
are
guy's
finished.
toast.
We'll provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Wasted.
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit.
What? There wasn't even like a preamble. It was just like, hello, I am the journalist. I'm at the weird cult location. Oh, you have been impregnated with the guys. Oh.
The darkness surged towards me.
Okay.
Sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I
Jeez.
saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
The lake, huh? Okay, interesting. So we're gonna get attacked by the dark presence at the lake at some point. Oop. Well, no. Getting 3 flares is kind of big, though. Oh, as promised! Find a vehicle. Oh. What? Okay. Well then. Oh. Wasted. What in the goddamn? This is the most inexplicable thing. So there are the birds behind it? Are they piloting the mech? Nope. Ow. Ow. What are... Hold on. What is the point of this section? It is... Okay, we're schmoove. What if we just schmoove on out of here? Oh, I'm out. Oh, ow. Oh, I think I saw something. Oh god. What the heck? Yep. Oh my god. I don't understand. Should just pull out a flare, I guess. We're just gonna book it to the door? How about that? Oh. Oh, ow. Go, go, go. Please tell me dude is stuck. Please tell me dude is stuck. Please tell me this is a door stuck situation. Okay. Car. Get in. I think I forgot how to drive. We have to drive ourselves, but we'll figure it out.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
All
The coal
right.
mine wasn't far now.
Here we go. Daylights. Welcome
Today,
to
I would
Bright
meet the
Falls.
kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
That's true. The grass, honestly, looks okay. This grass looks less okay. This grass looks pretty okay. Oh, we didn't change chapters and we still ended up with a weapons reset? That's crazy, actually. Huh. Could we have driven? Didn't think to check. Okay, this we can drive. Yeah, I think, you know, obviously a little on the nose there, but very funny. Like a little like rally buggy here instead of an SUV. Oh. I clipped the side of the hill and it explode. Okay. What? Why is our engine exploding from that? What the? Okay. Yo, Pat Maine, what's good?
This is Pat Maine, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you.
Oh, he's banded it up.
Music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and
Pat Maine.
necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know
Pat
it's
Maine.
informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now.
You're so peeved right now.
People just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, little music.
Hell yeah. Shout out Pat Maine. The boy. Switching cars away from the weird little buggy. Ah, much better. Better, more suited for a long drive. It's like kind of funny that there's driving in this game. Again, if it was supposed to be open world, then following in the pattern of open world games of the time, thinking of like Far Cry 2 as a benchmark in the that must have been mid 2000s, right? Mid to late 2000s. Then yeah, driving is gonna be a part of it for sure, and towers and stuff, right? Oh, we can drive the Roadster. When did Far Cry 2 come out? Radio static and a fire tower? What is this? Oxenfree? True.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that...
I'm looking at my phone because I don't want to alt tab again.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it.
Oh, wait, for Far Cry 2.
You do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's going
Assassin's Creed was 07. So...
I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Poor Pat Main. He did not deserve this. He's just a nice old dude running his radio station. Pillar of the community, Pat Main. Because, yeah, I've played, an hour of Far Cry 2. My memory of Far Cry 2 is driving. You drive in that game for sure. We could explore there, but I think not in the business right now. Oh, no, Bright Falls Coal Mine. Just kidding. We will be exploring here. Thought we were passing a little
I
town.
was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Oh, this is cool. That's a really cool idea, actually. Museum coal mine. I like that. Oh, a little bit of a thermos action. Pat Main. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams are rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. That makes sense.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine
Oh, this is
stared
good
at
to hear.
Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
There we go. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all but the mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the buildings are posted as historical landmarks. Interesting. Oh, hello.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The new afternoon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time.
Oh god.
The bastard never showed up.
Man. Now what? That really was not on my bingo card.
Wait, where the hell are you? Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
He's so
I had to
angry.
get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Okay. Well, that was all very weird. Leave the building, you say? Well, it might be harder than it looks. Ooh, okay. Oh, are we going back down in the mines? Is this a Minecraft moment? So we back in the mines? Got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side? Nope. Is Task a grueling one?
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life.
Okay, yeah, this is the
Never
past
really had a
situation.
man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Okay. Ooh, revolver ammo. Okay, well that's good. Or not. What? What? Huh? Stop launching the cart. What? What the? So we can stop it? Oh, flashbangs. Huge. I'd honestly maybe be willing to expend flashbangs on the furniture now, the poltergeist stuff, because it is... Oh. Why don't we just climb? It's the worst that could happen. Wait a second. Haunted train station. Isn't this literally a bit from Final Fantasy VII Remake? I say remake because I don't think it was haunted in the original. I could be wrong.
What the hell?
Oh, he's here. What's up, dude?
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Okay. Let's make it happen. Let's do just that then. What? I'm kind of pissed about that guy not dying to the flashbang or his cloak not coming off when I thought it did. Second part's my bad. First part, come on, man. You were close enough to that flashbang. Flare gun, even better. Oh god, now there's no power. On the one hand, there's no power. On the other hand, now there's no power, which means there's no lights, which means that, oops. Now everything is dark. What? What in the goddamn... What? I was in the flare, dude. Ow. We take so much damage so fast. It's actually kind of surprising. Hello, Bloom. Alan Wake Alan sleep. That's entirely fair. More like Alan Wake has trouble sleeping. Come on. Oh my god! I Alan sleep at the sequence. Maybe I don't understand how to deal with the poltergeist objects. Maybe that's the problem. I can figure out a strat for the poltergeist objects. Then we're fine. Then we're not sleeping. Then we're very awake. But no, there's no way. If you want us to take it like real slow, we can do that. Maybe that's what we have to do. Maybe that's the play? I don't know. It all feels just a little odd. No. Oh my god. Oh. Again, I'm like mildly confused. We should probably just take out the flare gun and or flashbangs and or shotgun though. Is really we should stop being so focused on saving all of our resources forever. Yeah, we are very close to your point there, coach. Hit LT instead of LB. That one's my bad. Okay. Oops. That's basically fine, I think. No, I missed this guy. Rip. That's worth it. How are there still, like, regular dudes here? What? Please, let's go. Let's see a checkpoint. Let's see a checkpoint. Let's see a checkpoint. Oh, finally. Okay. Oh. Here's Johnny. Oh, come on. Okay. Thought I heard footsteps, but that was just my footsteps. Okay. I think we're alive. I think after much ado, we are alive. I think so. And I think they work quite well. I think the other thing they capture really well that I mentioned one of the last sessions was that because these phrases are all like very rote, kind of consumer focused sort of snippets or little pithy sayings, they have this really intense effect of like creating something very uncanny out of a very normal sentence. And also have the effect of making it feel like all of the Taken are like pulling from their host's subconscious. You know, like the kind of stuff that be floating around in these guys' brains. If that makes any sense. Trust no one in the dark. Yep, exactly. Oops. For some reason my brain was like, push RB, it's melee. No. That's all I got. Oh. Well, you know what? We take this. I'll waste one flare to find the ladder. Sure. Red armchair, huh? Whoa, that's a lot of missing pages.
Some of the taken retained echoes
Holy
of their
cow.
former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the runner, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Oh, so it just creates an influence. Oh. Okay. One more time. Usually we just need 2 breaks. I'll be right back. And we're back. Oops. No music though. Let's do it. So the notion that, like, sort of TV insanity mode Wake has just been touched by the dark presence, not fully controlled. It makes a lot of sense. Merely exposed to the horrors, not forced to join them. Okay, I see another flashlight truck, which could be you can't fool me with your amusement park ride. Dark presence. All right. Well, okay.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
That's true. That is true. Again with this? Huh. Anyway. Easy clap. Oh my god, what? Wake, please throw the flashbang in the future. Holy moly. Oh god. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god, that was the sloppiest thing of all time. We're okay, thankfully. We still do have shotgun ammo, so it'll be fine, but... Bro. Okay, so note to self, the shotgun is comically short range in this game. I thought it, you know, most like kind of horror games have a like short to medium range shotgun because like, you know, the ammo is super restrictive and it's super high damage. So like, you know, the idea is you can kind of get away with what you're going for there, but apparently here not so much, because this is the shotgun definitely two shots the chunky armored guys if you're up super close, but apparently not unless you're up super close. It's also worth noting that I might have just screwed up and thought I got the armor on the shadows off, but I hadn't.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here.
Raymond Chandler?
All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
What? We still have the 2 flare gun shots too if we really need it, so that's the big gun anyway. Okay. So quick detour this way to see what's going on over here, because yep, there's gonna be a cache this way. Let's see if we can't. There we go. And as expected, it's always in a little cave. Not always, but it's usually in a little cave. Light located. Huge. I will honestly take flashbangs, and we're gonna spend one right now. They didn't get him? Wow. Yeah, safe. Yeah. So last time it was either or both. It was number plus 2 flashbangs and down a little bit of other ammo. That's fine, I think. It's not great, but it's fine. We may have just jumped the gun last time. I don't know. Is that like a lot of shotgun ammo? Dang, 2 packs? Boss fight time?
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Switch to the pump action. You mean the pumpy? Okay, let's give it a shot. See how it feels. This is feeling very climactic. I don't know how deep in the game we are right now, but... Get juked. I think we try to fight around the light. If at all possible. What? What? Okay. Lame, but okay. Understandable.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Who are you, Batman? Okay, so what was that first effect then? So I don't understand what happened there. Because it looked like that first guy had the shadows taken off, but it actually hadn't gone through yet. Maybe it's the color of the explosion? Little sparks. Do we fade left here? No cinematic spawn in. Interesting. That's good time save. but still the same outcome here as far as our... Whew. Well, let's go. We do have the shotgun now, so we have options here. So maybe just been like a little bit of a loop. Okay, this is fine. We have a big old flashlight here. Nice. Shotgun's good. Then we had a flare out instead of the flashbang, but that was worth it. That was funny. Plus we get a free safe zone there, whatever it's called. You know,
The presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
I just realized supernatural, like, storm stuff happening in the Pacific Northwest.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Really? That's weird. Yo, what? This guy's cracked? Well, 5 shots left to our name. We love a checkpoint.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. Etc., etc. Figured I'd try to get in there. Obviously, we cannot. Okay, so we almost got one shot, but we didn't quite get one shot. I think I was almost fast enough on the draw to not die there. I mean, to like not get hit there, but...
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Poor Alan. Ow. Gray Peak Gorge. This is too long. Originally founded in 1928, the Gray Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners face on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there, a grim reminder to be careful of those who remained. It was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. But now it's a ghost town. Get it? Because it's scary. Do you get it? Should I explain the joke a little more? So like this feels like an area they want us to go check out. I could be wrong though. Oh. Thought it was a ramp. Okay. Well. Back at it. Oh. Yeah, the poltergeist stuff is just, I think, too, like, HP spongy, I think. That's the main pro- oh my god. So not even a full flare kills. Ow. Dude, what are you supposed to do? That's what I'm so confused about right now. Like, I genuinely don't know what they want us to do about these. They feel super clunky. Jeez. And I'm not saying clunky just because they're like metal objects that clunk around. I just don't know what they want us to do. We could throw a flashbang, I guess. Let's see what happens if we throw a flashbang. Nothing. An inanimate object shouldn't move of their own accord. To put a stop to its front, say 20 times. I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Like something. It feels like I'm playing the game wrong. Should I just leave? Should I just ignore it and leave? Maybe we should just hit the bricks. Maybe we just ignore it. When there's no other enemies around, we can just ignore them. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, hi. Got that thermos. And we're mostly avoiding damage so far, so we take those, I think. Pick up what? Oh, a key! Oh, that's big. I didn't even see what it was. Alan, you want to move a little bit more... a little more purposefully, I think.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane.
Okay.
It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake. using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things from my story. They ring true. They fit.
Oh, crazy. Could history perhaps be repeating itself, Mr. Wake? Oh, now we're talking. Oh. Yeah, I think so. I think we're talking. I'm usually a shotgun person, but the ability, all of the scary enemies in this game are very close range, and so if you can kill them at medium range, the game is very easy. Is my feeling. I believe it does comparable damage to the shotgun, so. And we don't have like the spread issue. But anybody who's watched my Armored Core gameplay knows we're all about the shotguns here. Going close range is a good time. So is going long range or medium range. Many things are a good time. Okay.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Extremely not off the beaten path. We got more flare gun ammo though. Holy cow. 5 flares in the flare gun is very powerful. That is an insane amount of flare gun ammo. I don't think we've ever had this much before.
Birds.
Classic The Birds. Hitchcock's The Birds. Did I ever... Wait. I was gonna say, did I ever finish a thought earlier? I forgot what the thought was. So, don't mind me. You can tell I'm doing great on my sleep schedule. Sick. God, what was I gonna say? It was like a very, I had a coherent thought and everything. Okay, nice. Okay. This game loves a good roller coaster of an action set piece, doesn't it? So we back in the mines. For real this time. Maybe we should have kept the shotgun. Oh. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. What was I gonna say? Whatever. Like I said, clearly we're suffering on the sleep schedule front right now, so please forgive my spaciness. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Well, I want to see what's over here real quick. If we can. This is like a whole thing.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Well, that was ominous.
Alice? Alice?
Oh.
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Aha. Bonus cutscene, bonus page.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
F. Pour one out for the boys. We're almost there. All right, back up topside. Light streaming in, motes of dust and or rainwater flowing through. We're looking good. We're looking good. We love getting 3 flares. We love getting 4 flares more, but we'll take 3. What the?
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already.
Okay.
You do what you
So
have
he
to
knows
get
something
the
about
job
Wake.
done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
So he is aware of something. If we're putting out the theory that like Wake either holds or is an SCP of some kind, right? Some sort of anomaly. Then we see Nightingale has the inside scoop on that. Oh, we can, like, multi-load batteries, huh? Yeah. Same damage of a shotgun, but, like, we can't screw it up, basically. As long as we just hit, it's fine. Whereas the shotgun can, like, do an arbitrarily lower amount of damage, it sounds like. That seems like a much better play. Even arbitrarily lower, but, like, you know, functionally arbitrarily lower. If we're just at the wrong range. Then we will take the it does the amount of damage it says it does option instead. Also, yeah, I didn't know we could like multi-load batteries. Yo, what the heck? Why is this?
I have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on.
Why is this suddenly
wish we
looking
could
like
help
a like a level? Also, why is episode 3 like insanely long by comparison to episodes 1 and 2? It's not like awful, and I'm not having a good time, of course. I'm just like very surprised, expectations wise. This is cool though. It's feeling a little Resident Evil-y. Very cool. I do not understand how the elevator works, why it is twisting at these precise angles continuously and not swaying. But mechanically, it's very important for that to happen, so we thank you for the elevator mechanics, Remedy. wait, this is a Dark Souls level. Wait, what? What does that change? Oh, changes this. Oh, finally? Are we seeing daylight? Nope, we're seeing twilight. That's fine. Alright, kidnapper moment. Just absolutely told that Wood who's boss. Let's check up here first. And then we'll go ahead and figure it out. We'll take some flares for sure. Might be a page up here. There is indeed.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without
Oh,
success.
Tor, right.
Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Oh no. Well, that's not good. Wait, who was Tor? Was that one of the musician dudes? Based on the comeback tour comment? Oh. I don't know where we're going, by the way. I'm following the yellow dot at this point. That's all I can really hope I can do. Not Hitchcock's The Birds again. Well, let's do this. Easy clap. Safe Haven. That's what they're called. We have 7 shots. I don't think we've ever had more than like 2 or maybe 3.
Another cable car. Just great.
At one time. This is nuts. I guess I like the bird fight. Maybe the bird fight. We also have 11 flares. We can just drop a flare and be fine right now if anything happens on the cable car. What? Oh god, don't be like this. It's so funny, like, some of the stuff does feel just so theme park ride. It's like, you know we can't die from the cutscene. We're a little low on revolver ammo right now. And presumably the game knows that. Lamau? Yep. Like I said, the game knows. Well, we're not taking the cable car back. Yup, I mean, the passage of time will get you, right? And the game agrees with me that the hunting rifle is the correct pick here. So that's good. The game agrees. Hunting rifle is good. Oh my god. Just let me meet the kidnapper, please. Okay, we've done it. We've done it. We spent 1 flare on that situation. That's it. The 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it is not active since the volcanic earthquakes in 1970. And even then, the underground activity was comparatively mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure of many folktales as a popular recreation area for the area residents. That is good to know. But we need to figure out where our house went. Oh my god. Whatever. Don't do this to me. Oh, I don't like rickety bridges. Okay, great. Oh my god. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. We're booking it. Oh, hello. I can always be tempted. Hey, what the heck? What? Well, that was horrifyingly close. Now we're talking. I mean, we have 9 shots. We can use them, I think, is the other thing to think about here. Not just that, oh my god, we have a flare gun. Oh. Well, hello, missing manuscript page.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin.
Who is Mott? Do you know who Mott is yet?
Led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
I don't know if we know who Mott is. Unless we do, in which case, I'm sorry. But if we don't, then, Ooh, interesting terrain here. Nice. Yes, that I remember, but Mott, though, who was investigating where we were staying. Ooh. Okay, I like. I don't like. CW and TZ. Tom. Thomas Zane? That's not Barbara, though. Yo, what's up, Shrew? Look at all those Alan Flakes. That's a great point. TZ for Thomas Zane? Perhaps? Great. Shotgun ammo for the shotgun we don't have right now. Sick. Love it. I think it's great. I think it's super great. The Labyrinth of Me. This is the labyrinth. This was his labyrinth. He was number 1. Lamau? See ya. Ow. Get vaporized. Easy. We actually, that felt super good efficiency-wise. We used one flare gun shot, one flashbang, one flare, and we did the entire fight sequence. Let's go. Hop. I'm just in awe that this is still going on. Like, am I going crazy? Maybe I am going crazy.
Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Like, maybe this is that the doctor's office? Maybe I am going insane. Maybe this is not much longer.
Now. I had to get there fast. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away.
This is happening next, by the way, guaranteed. We just saw Dr. Hartman's clinic.
Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode.
This classic
You're a
trope.
patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. I dreaded what I would find.
So maybe that doesn't happen now. We'll find out, I guess. It could happen.
Are you? Wait. Hey, I'm here. I'm coming. No. Get away. Sorry. Please, leave. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear.
The boss didn't know he was messing with.
We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? To get a writing for us. Please.
Monka W? This guy is going through it right now. Oh, hello. Huh? Well, that all happened very fast. Now you cut the episode? Unbelievable. Well, I'm pissed about that. I'm pissed. Well, that was a lot. As far as it did drag, it's dragging a little bit, I think, in the middle here. I don't know that episode 3 was actually, time-wise, much longer. But we had a much longer extended walking and doing fights period without any new mechanics being introduced. Except for the flashbang. And that's why I think I'm feeling like this is super long. This song is good, though. But like we haven't had like, so I think this is the sort of, we're getting a little bit dragging out a little bit, so I'm glad we're moving on.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Let's go.
Haunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife.
We don't have his wife.
The kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Are you telling me that writer took out my deputies?
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a set.
Okay, as predicted.
Fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Right. Of course we're having another episode. The last one just ended. But yeah, I think the game's combat isn't bad.
Groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Screw this chair. I hate this chair. I hate this
There
typewriter.
were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Why was that line delivered weirdly?
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Whose man is this?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't...
The boxes are
Big
annoying.
of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Lane
I
and
encourage
Dezol or
creativity
Desolé.
as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
So
I bet
Tor
you do.
Anderson. Yeah, okay.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Control, like 2018's
This way,
Control?
Alan.
2019's Control? An elevator like in Silent Hill? Oh god. There's no floor 4. We're doomed. We're doomed. I'm out of here.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Well, tell me when you're talking about the hallucinations, Doc.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation.
Why is this? Why is he doing this? Is he supposed to have a cigarette or something?
Protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Can it? Is anything certain? Me.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
I'm a skeptic by nature. Everything can be explained logically.
Seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
I'm trying to think of something really
Alan,
funny to
what
say.
I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all, your
Yeah, everything can be explained logically. I think that's the case. I'm trying to read this thing, but I couldn't read it.
nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Oh yeah? If I'm not the main character, then why is there a glowing coffee thermos in the rafters? If everything can be explained logically,
Come along. Let's go inside.
then why is...
Now here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors.
Sorry, this
man
guy
versus
distracted me.
nature. Wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
It's
yeah.
trash, of course.
It's trash, of
It does
course.
involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Oh yeah? Then what have I been writing? Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand. Interesting. Oh, the TM, I love it. The system method, the flow. We love to see it. Love to see the trademarks.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
Nice Springs.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
He did call us
Here's
Zane.
something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Oh.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Was it Emil Hartman?
My head was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady.
Just
She knows
ask
what
the lamp
happened to
lady.
that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally
This is worth it.
disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way.
The door already being open a crack is a great concept. But yeah, we knew that Tor.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
So.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself.
Hello, Trinant. It's going well.
There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is
Angel, is that an FMV?
again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a
Oh,
hole in her chest where her heart should be.
nice. Because of course Night Springs is. It's
I
true.
don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
So, Dr. Hartman, you're saying that I was suffering from a delusion that the writing that I'm doing is very important and that the world revolves around it. And then you have everybody on your staff urging me urgently to return to the writing. Yeah? Is that...
mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe
Yeah.
that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Surely that means also this is indoors? You can't do that.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
the only
Dr.
thing I
Emil
could do with
Hartman.
Nurse
All
Birch
right.
watching me like a hawk.
Dr. Emil Hartman, folks. So this means that Emil Hartman has been involved since Zane, so since the 70s, and was the one urging him to write when he found out about his powers in the 70s.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Oh no.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
This guy is such as like a bouncer.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly.
When does Barry come here? Jeez.
The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Not so weak now, are we?
What?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Let's go.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Barry's in here?
They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
Why is Barry here?
Yeah. I mean, no. The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy out. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Why are you not more surprised that Barry's here? Wake. Cutscene, revolver.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Barry, no. No.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
This is Emma's Wake. True. Bye, Hartman. Why are you smiling? Oh my god. Here's the problem. The Dark Presence doesn't kill you, it takes you over. Hartman knows a lot of... Oh no, I know dude's a dick, but like, I'm just saying, like, we're gonna get like juiced evil Hartman now. Like Shadow Hartman. And that might be worse, I don't know.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see.
Fair, Trinot, fair. Because yeah,
The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Yes. Yes, I think we had put that together so far, Couch, that like...
On me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Go, go, go. Oh. Monka W. Oh god, not this again.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Oh my god. Generator time. Oh, harder QTEs now. God. I swear the poltergeist mechanic is so odd. But yeah, I have been like genuinely surprised at how rough around the edges, shall we say, Wake is. He's got like a crazy, like, you know, angry and vengeful streak. We'll take having one flare. That's important. This is probably the time for it. Beautiful.
Hartman knew he was no
True.
painter. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer.
Yep.
That was what most of these people were.
So I guess
anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Good question. I have not put it on the docket just yet. Have you given it a shot? Like, I do want to get onto Lies of P first, I think. True, he does. That's true. Oh my god. What? Huh? Oh. See, I was much more engaged when we were just doing, like, plot developments. And I don't mind some of the mechanics in this game, it's just that... It's really, you know what it is? It's really the poltergeist stuff that is the most just like, let me go home, please. Oh my god. Oh, it breaks doors, right? More like Bouldergeist. That's true. Also true of Mario Galaxy, right? Oh my god. Let's go. Suspended. Lauren Miller, 1989. Miller? I saw something. Let me live, Barry. Hold the thermos. I'm still not even sure what these do. I know Barry, thank you. But now I'm researching. Yes, this is the original. $2,900. Okay, thank you.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
The shining moment?
I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Thank you.
Look at the house, Al.
Get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out.
The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Yes, I agree. The house does look bad. The shining moment. Yes, hedge mazes were invented by The Shining. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, we're gonna go always right. What evil guys? Oh, these evil guys? Don't trust Emil. No! Now, if, as we suspect, most of those were written in Zane's time period, though, this is helpful for context. Emil is Dr. Hartman, and who was prior Zane's assistant.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with
We just found out recently. So I'm just going
including
there
a
quick.
dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening
Exactly.
boom
Who
and
could have seen
music
this
started
coming?
blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Now, having played Control, now we might find that that is a Remedy classic move. Do you want to tell me where? Oh, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa! What? Oh my god. This game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. And of course, as ever, it's always possible that this is merely a skill issue. I think I'm playing on normal right now, though. And just stuff hits hard. It just feels like combat is very binary. Like, either you do break the enemy's bar and then shoot them, and that's fine. Or you don't, and then you die. No, Open Cross is good, actually. The flashbangs do. Flares just delay. So there my thinking was it'd be probably faster and easier to just spam batteries than it would be to drop a flare. Oh, there's a new enemy type? Or is that Emil? Are we fighting boss Emil soon? The flares more or less create a safe zone is my feeling, and they can break bars. Oh, it's the guard. There we go. I always hoard batteries so much. There's no reason for it. I think it's honestly just because, like, the batteries recharge, so it feels like I shouldn't be wasting batteries. It's like, well, we just can buy some time. It'll be fine. A flare gun. Let's go. We just get so many batteries, and we're always fully overstocked on batteries. There's really no need for us to be hoarding when we always have extra batteries. The flare gun is cool. But when we get the flare gun, that's a great question. Yep. Loaded. The guns are all loaded too. Regular shotgun.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than
Oh, kidnapper.
But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Proceed through the garden. Let us. Whoa! Not bad. Could have gone better, but could have gone worse. So we take those. We're great on ammo. We're okay on batteries. Trying the new battery meta is going to be a little more stressful, I think, because we're going to be lower on batteries more often. Oh my god. Better or worse, it could have gone better or worse. I agree. Is that what I said?
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al,
Oh,
and there was no
that's
easy
not good.
way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay.
Barry's not been in the forest yet.
In the forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement.
I was just about to say I'm like more awake now finally too.
An axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Sounds good, Couch. Get some sleep. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. We'll be ending soon, but I gotta get rolling shortly. Tomorrow, do we want to do more Wonder or more Alan Wake tomorrow? Because I can do either. Sounds good, Trinant. Thank you so much for coming by. It's great to see you, as always. And of course, as ever, folks, make sure you check out Trinant's stream. It's good. Oh. Oh, okay, what? nobody wishes to vote for Alan Wake or Wonder, you may now have that power to contribute to the conversation. Bingo. Oh, now we're talking. Otherwise, I will decide for you. Oh, what we should play tomorrow? Whether we should play more Alan Wake or more Wonder tomorrow. Or, like, technically more Ocarina of Time, but my presumption has been the people that is a lower priority. Emil made Tom do it. Sure. Also, the game is doing a very good job of making me want to keep going. Like, I'm feeling, you know, compelled to move forward. I think just the pacing has like, at times, you know, sagged. They just gave us a lot of ammo.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded.
The Alan breaks, it's true.
Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Is that Hartman? I don't think so. Possible, though. It's Barry. Hi, Barry. Alright. I hate to cut it off here, but I gotta get rolling, and before we go on a goose chase with Barry, let's get out of here. If you want to see more Alan Wake, come by next time. That's what I got. Yeah, I don't know. This is, I think, probably a good time to cut it off, though. I want to keep playing, but I gotta sleep. As you can tell by this evening's events, I have not been sleeping enough, so I gotta go and do some stuff and go to sleep. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm Essel. If you're watching on VODs, this is the end of the VOD. So there should be a playlist around here with more Alan Wake, as well as links to the other channels, including the main channel and this channel. And links down below to the Discord where you can catch info about the stream and also just hang out with us. Do some Archipelago multi-world randomizer. Come on by. And join the stream. Twitch.tv/Essel_TV. Sunday to Thursday, 7 Eastern, right here. Until next time, folks, enjoy yourselves. Peace.